All right, what's up, y'all? I know I ain't posted a vid or anything probably in like over a year or whatever, but fuck that, it don't matter. Um, I'm a diehard Panthers fan regardless, so it don't even matter. Um, Even though I got the Bobcats Scully on, but that lets you know I'm down for the Charlotte teams. But anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to give my opinion on the 49ers Panthers game. Um, Basically, I think I'm not. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win the game. I think that the Panthers have a way better shot than I think ESPN and a lot of 49ers fans believe we got. And it's kind of funny because we won, even though we won the first matchup. So it's like I don't understand how we can come in, to the divisional week as the underdogs, and we're the number two seed. We the number two seed. We the ones that are at home, and we beat them already this year in their house. Now, the first game, people want to say that they didn't that the 49ers didn't have Crabtree. I think they said one of their defensive linemen didn't play or something like that, and they're mad because Vernon Davis got hurt. Alden Smith, he was just coming back, so he pretty much had to get back into the swing of things or whatever. But fuck that shit. The point is, we had injuries too. We just don't broadcast our injuries. We've been had injuries since the beginning of the year, so I don't care about none of that shit. The point is, we went into y'all house and beat y'all when nobody thought we could do it, and we did that shit. So I mean, because you want to talk about injuries, we didn't have, we didn't have. I mean, our starting safety was Charles Godfrey. I mean, if you go back to the beginning of the year, he was our starting safety originally for before the beginning of the year. Even though our safeties now are doing pretty good, you have McKell and Mitchell doing pretty good, who just got good depth. But he's out for the season. Like I think two of our guards, we got a D tackle playing guard. And that was actually the first game we played the 49ers was the first game that Nick Chandler, that was his first game starting. He was a D tackle, so I think he's only gotten better since. So that's gonna be a big difference. Who else? Who else was Jonathan Stewart? He hadn't been. I don't. He wasn't back that game. I don't think he was. No, I don't remember him playing. No, but yeah, we didn't have him. He was actually our projected starter at the beginning of the year, but he got hurt. He got put on pup list, so he really wasn't a starter. Even though I don't think he should start anyway, because I think D'Angelo is a better runner. He's a better pure runner, and D'Angelo protects the ball. Man, I don't like every time Stewart run. I get scared because the way he hold the ball. But anyway, I think this game is a pretty evenly matched game. I think we can say we both got good defenses. Um, I think I give their secondary the edge, coverage wise. Anyway, in coverage, I think in run stopping we're probably better as far as the secondary because Mike Mitchell, that nigga's he's like a damn safety at line. He's like a damn linebacker almost at safety. Um, but I give their secondary and coverage I give them the nod. I think our defensive line is better. I don't even think that's argue. I think our defensive line is better. You can look at the stats. So I think we had the most sack. We led the league in sacks. So I mean, Greg Hardy had like I think almost 40 QB pressures, 15 sacks. Charles Godfrey had like 9, 10 sacks. So um, he got hurt 2 games. So yeah, I mean, I think our defensive line is the best. They got to put to see San Francisco they got a pretty good line too. They got pressure on us too in the first game. So, but yeah, I think our offensive line improved this time. Especially with I think our offensive line has gotten better as the year progressed anyway. But I think like Nick Chandler, he's gotten better. So I think will be better as far as coverage. For as far as blocking, um, linebackers, I think it's hard to compare both of the linebacking cores. I think we both. This how I see. I think as far as the type of defenses that we play, since they're 3-4 and we're 4-3, I think that we have the two best linebackers for 4-3 defense. and they have the two best linebackers for a um 3-4 defense. And Navarro Bowman and Patrick Willis, they both, I give it to them, they're both unbelievable linebackers. But I mean, you look at the numbers this year, our linebackers look better. So I think Navarro Luke Kuechly was like number 4 at the end of the year in tackles. Navarro Bowman was, I think he was in the top 10. But Thomas Davis had more tackles than Patrick Willis. So I mean, that says a lot when two of your tackles are in the top like 20. So I think they're better pure linebackers as far as the 4-3. But yeah, but I mean overall, I think the defenses they both got great defenses. So that's kind of evenly matched. On my offense, I think I would give their receiving core. I think their receiver core. I would give them the advantage over our receiving core. Um, I mean, they got some pretty good receivers. Anquan Bolden, Crabtree. I think somebody named Patton or whatever. Then at tight end you got Vernon Davis, which is pretty much a receiver at tight end. Um, Vernon Davis is good. I think we got the linebackers to stop him though. So his routes are not really that versatile. Even though he's a good fast tight end, he really not that good. He's not that great of a route runner. He mainly run deep routes down the field. So I'm not really worried about that. Especially because their receivers they really don't have a deep threat of receiver as far as speed anyway. So I think we can our tight ends can pretty much pay more attention to him. I mean, our safeties can pay a lot more attention to him to keep him contained from getting deep. Um, um, Greg Olson. I think I would take Vernon Davis over Greg Olson, but Greg Olson is a pretty solid, good tight end too. So, I mean, I think we're both equal. Um, they say that the San Francisco 49ers have the best offensive line in the league. Um, I mean, a lot of San Francisco fans said it anyway. I mean, they may be the greatest, but not when they played us. So, I mean, we got six sacks against that dude. Um, Multiple QB pressures. He was running. Kaepernick was running for his life all game. So, that best O line bull crap, cut that out. Um, Quarterback wise, I think Cam easy. I don't even think it's comparable to the who's a better quarterback. I'm talking about pure quarterback. We talking about as far as running the ball, Kaepernick may have an edge, and that's only because he's faster. Honestly, Kaepernick is faster than Cam Newton, straight line speed. But when it comes to elusiveness and juking and cutting and stuff like that, he's a lot. He got a lot more wiggle than Kaepernick. Believe it or not, he's actually quicker than him, and he's bigger. So that's actually more impressive to be that big and more quick. And then he's got power. He can run over people. So um, Kaepernick could probably run over somebody too, running at full speed. But Cam Newton is a different beast. He's bigger. Cam Newton is bigger than some linebackers. So, but just pure quarterback. If you watch the quarterbacks play, Cam Newton you have to force Cam Newton to run to make him run. He sits in the pocket and wait for somebody to get open. He reads the field. I see him doing a lot of adjustments at the line of scrimmage. So I mean, I think it's a pure quarterback. He's better than Kaepernick is. Kaepernick, if you get pressure on him, I mean, this any quarterback though, you get pressure on them, they're liable to make mistakes. But Kaepernick, in particular, if you take away his first read and the pressure's there, he really don't look to step up past the pass rush and try to make a throw. If you pressure him to step up in the pocket, or if you see any open lane or anything, he gonna run. That's it. That's his next option. I'm not gonna say he just looks to run, but he gives up on the pass play too easy. He looks to run a lot more quicker than Cam Newton is better than him. Um, so I think overall the teams are pretty much evenly matched. I think we got the edge because we're at home. I think our team, we're gonna play a lot more. I think that when we beat them last time in that game, I think that in that game, that was actually our coming out party, that game. So I think that in that game we probably played you know, wanting or hoping to win that game, sort of say. Now, since that game, we went on to beat, the Patriots, the Saints once. They beat us once also. But I mean, we ended up winning the season 12-4. So we're pretty much an elite. We were at that time when we played them, we were trying to become an elite team. After that, after we beat them, that pretty much gave us all the confidence. I think now coming into this game, our offense, our team in general is going to play a lot better than we played the first time. That's why I think the score in general is going to be a little higher. Um, I can see this as like a 20, 21-17 game, something like that. But like again, I give the Panthers the nod because we're at home. I think that our home crowd, believe it or not, we sold out the game in the first 3 minutes of of tickets going on sale. I think our home crowd can cause problems for Kaepernick in that offense. Um, and I just think we play better at home in general too. So, but I think it's still going to be a close game. I think that we can pull this off. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost because again, they're two evenly matched games. I'd be upset, but I think we can take this. I think we'll win this. I think that we want it more than they do. I think we do. I like to believe that we do anyway. Um, it's been a long time coming for us, man. We can't stop now, man. Um, Trying to make sure. Oh yes, special teams. I think that I don't really know who the 49ers receiver is. I would have to look on that. So I really don't know that much. I'm pretty sure they got a good returner. I don't think their returner is better than Ted Ginn. So I think that'll be another crucial aspect too. Ted Ginn, I think he's only had like one return for a touchdown this year. So I think it's about he's overdue to make a splash play on special teams. That can really help us out, help our offense out. Because we need to score some more points. We need to find a way to score some points. I think we can try to get some. That's what it's really going to come down to. I think special teams can be an X factor in this game, and I think turnovers, um, which I think that we can get actually, because I think that our pressure, I think our defensive line can somehow get in there and get a strip sack fumble or something like that, or hopefully Ted again can run one back. It's about time, man. He's been kind of quiet this year as far as a return standpoint. Um, Steve Smith, I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna play. We know that. I don't think he's gonna be 100%. I don't look to see him doing a whole lot, just because he was healthy last time we played. He didn't do that much, so I don't see him making a huge. I don't. I think at 100%. I don't. If he didn't do not that much at 100%, he's he's probably not going to do that much at say 80%. So, but he's gonna play. He's gonna make it. He's gonna be helpful, clutch for on us on third downs and whatnot. I think Brandon LaFell has to step up. We have to have somebody else step up. It's time. Somebody else has to step up. If he want another contract, it's time for him to step up. I'm tired of this. He has to step up. He's a great blocker, but as a receiver, he needs to start. He needs to learn how to get open more consistently, create some space. Catch the ball when it comes to you. When you do get open, don't get open and then drop the ball. That's pointless. Um, but I think I'm gonna wrap this vid up. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. Just trying to make sure I ain't miss any points. But yeah, I mean, look forward to a great game, great defensive battle, and I'm hopefully we come out on top. All right, talk to y'all later.